this journey, oh my God, this journey, wow. Hey guys, I am back home now and I have successfully taken my passport. PS today happens to be the first day that we are experiencing snow in Southern Ontario. I know some of you that are watching from the northern parts, you already have started experiencing snow. So it's the first time here and it's pretty heavy. So actually going to take my passport photograph was such an arduous task, but I was so determined to do it today because my week really gets so packed and I don't want to keep delaying the process. So for those of you who do not know, I turned 3 years in Canada in October, but because I've traveled quite a number of times, I hadn't completed the mandatory minimum of 1,000 and is it 96 or 95 days? I'm gonna put it in the caption. So I recently just clocked it by a few days ago. Shall we clock it? Yep, clock it, clock it, clock it. I'm so excited. And I already really woke up super early today to fill out my application. And because I want to put everything in today and just, know that I'm done with that process. So I am done filling the form. I just need to upload my passport and send it. So I'm gonna do like a sit down video in addition to this piece and then just guide you through the process and what to expect, the cost and things like that. So stay tuned. Let's make this particular video worthwhile. Thank you. If this is your first time coming onto my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please do well to subscribe. On here, I share useful content that you might find helpful as a new immigrant, lifestyle tips, and travel related content. So please do well to binge on my channel and yeah, don't stop watching. Hey guys, as promised, I'm back to share my timeline with you from when I put in my application for citizenship up until the time when it was the in-person ceremony. So in this part of the video, I'm going to share things such as my timeline, useful tips for you to take note of, things such as the application cost, and just the important details that you need to know if you're looking to apply for your citizenship. I know some of you have been asking, like what to expect, what are the things I need to start doing. So this entire video is for you. Please do well to subscribe, do well to like, do well to share, and save this information for when you get there. So the first thing you want to do is be sure that you have met the minimum requirements, and by that I mean the length of stay that you have put into being in Canada, right? So what does that mean? There's a physical presence calculator which I'm gonna link for you to confirm that you are eligible to apply. So the total number of days that is required for you is 1,095 days over the last 5 years of when you landed in Canada. Does this mean you cannot travel? Obviously you can travel. I traveled quite a number of times as a permanent resident, but What this means is that when you are away abroad, the time doesn't count. So whenever you come back, like typically you start counting again. So be sure you have all of these times that you've been out of Canada written down somewhere. As a pro tip, you can find that on your passport. Whenever you exit, they always stamp, and whenever you come in, they always stamp, right? So that is a guide for you to take note. When you click on the link, you have to fill out the information, all of the information required correctly, and that includes all of these dates that you've been in and out of Canada, and what else, you know, like you have to enter all of your dates correctly and things like so. And then the system generates, based off of the information that you put in, the system is going to confirm if you are eligible to now apply. So I started my application in November of 2025. Ideally, I got into Canada in October, and by October 2022, I got into Canada, and by October or even September ending of 2025, I should have, you know, like met that requirement. But because I had spent quite a number of days out of Canada, overall I would say about 1 calendar month extra for all of my trips, so I decided to hold off a bit, and by early November I was good to go after I used the physical like presence calculator. So I started my application again in November, and you know, the next point I want you to take note of is the application fee. So when you're done filling this form, like basically following all of these instructions, it will take you to another link, and you can, you know, like further confirm all of the details, and a receipt will be generated for you to pay. So the amount for the application fee for citizenship that I paid was $649.75. That was the total cost for the application process. Be sure to constantly check your email, including your spam folder, because sometimes these emails might get into the junk or spam folder. So the moment you have started your process, consistently check your inbox for an email from IRCC. So the next step after the payment and all of that, and now IRCC has confirmed that they have received your application, the next thing you want to do is you know, create the citizenship application tracker. There's usually a document that is attached to the email from IRCC prompting you to the next steps. So guys, you don't need to worry about that. They definitely would have an attachment for you prompting you to the next step. So now by this time, you would have a unique client identifier number and your application number. This is what you would use to create an account under the citizenship application tracker. So again, one thing that I realized, and I actually had to do a little bit of research, was, so IRCC would have written to you to say they've, you know, received the application and the next steps. But when you go to create that like your account under the citizenship application tracker, sometimes it might not work immediately. And I think that's because in between them sending you that email and when the system actually, you know, like I don't know, more like the system has factored in your application, there's a little bit of a gap. So hold on a few extra days. So say you've tried before and it feels like, and it's generating an error message, something about like your UCI or your you know, application number is incorrect, or something about like your account cannot be created, or something about that. Just give it a few more days, maybe even a week, and retry. I promise you it's gonna work. So the essence of creating this tracker is that you can see what is going on behind the scenes. Like it tells you, for example, the dates, the acknowledgement of receipt, IRCC received your application, like what is going on with your application. For example, you'd find something about like background checks, you find something about like taking the citizenship test, invitation for your citizenship ceremony. So it's really gonna give you, it's more like a dashboard that shows you the status of your application. You can constantly log in there to see if anything has changed, to see if anything is in progress. It tells you whether it's in progress. It tells you if it's not commenced or like completed. So constantly check your application tracker to see the status of your application, is what I will say. And then so the moment I created that, sometime in March, IRCC invited me to go take my citizenship test. So between when I got the acknowledgement of receipt from IRCC to when they asked me to go take my citizenship test, it was about 1 month. So this is like what, 3 or 4 months now. Anyways, again, the most important thing at this stage is that IRCC will send you the next step. So for every email that IRCC sends to you, there typically would be an attachment telling you the next step. So in this document, you would find all that you need to do and take note of: your study guide. Like this study guide is called Discover Canada. By the way, guys, it is 20 questions, all multiple choice questions, and you are expected to pass 15. So if you get 15 questions correctly, you have passed the test and you qualify for the next stage. So be sure to, like, study your material. Be sure to you can use flashcards. You will typically find all of these things on YouTube. Be sure to use your flashcards. Be sure to like take some of the mock tests. That is like to prep you further for what to expect during the exam. Overall, just stay calm. Oh my gosh, guys, guess what? Today is February 1st, 2026. I just literally got back from church now, and I got a message, like an email notification. And guess who it's from? Oh my God! IRCC finally responded to say they have received my application. Guys, over 2 months now. Like, in a few days, it would have been 3 months. Yo, this citizenship test or process is another game on its own. I thought I'd finished the whole waiting game with IRCC when I started my application. Well, now I am one step closer to becoming a Canadian citizen. Oh my God, I'm so excited. What? Wow, what a way to start the new month. I am so excited. You guys have no idea. At some point, I was worried, like, did I make a mistake? What happened to my application? Did I do everything correctly? And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm back to the waiting days of my PR application. Guys, I am so happy. You have no idea, literally. Oh my God, I am so happy. Okay, now we are one step closer. I'll start prepping for my exams, and touche, I will come back here to keep you guys updated. Hey fam, I'm about to go take my citizenship test now. So I thought to check in here first with you guys and let's see how we're doing. How am I feeling? Actually, I don't feel anxious. I honestly just want to get this over and done with. So I know it's out of the way. Yeah, that's exactly how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I'm ready and I need to get this out of the way. So I'm all set. I just need to log into my system. I already have my permanent residence card with me, and then just do the test. So I will come back here to check in with you guys and share more details. Bye for now.
A few minutes later.
We passed! Oh my gosh, guys, we passed. I am so happy. Okay, what a relief when I started the test, or a few minutes to starting the test. I don't know, I just, you know, started sweating. I'm like, I thought I wasn't feeling anxious, but hey, we pulled through and your girl scored 18 out of 20. So you typically would not know what questions you passed or failed because they never let you know that. But yeah, it was good. That is more like a provisional result, and IRCC would confirm to you later when they've gone through like the video recording to ensure that you actually adhered to the rules and regulations of the test, you were not cheating and things like so. And they would contact you. So I guess the next line of action is to wait for that email that says, yo girl, go take your citizenship oath of ceremony. Is that what it's called? But whatever, I'm just too excited to care. I am overwhelmed with joy. Like, God has been so faithful to me, and this is one goal of mine for 2026. And guys, it's happening. Let's not shout again. Anyways, thank you guys. I will see you. Wow. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. What? Hi, guys. Oh my God. It has happened. Wow. It has happened. I just heard from IRCC. And they officially have told me when to go for my citizenship ceremony. Whoop, 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 whoop. I am thankful to God. What a journey. Oh my God, I'm truly excited. You guys have no idea. Like, I am so excited about this one. So after the exam, it says you've passed. But there's this part where they say it will take them a few days to, like do all the work at the back end just to see if you adhered to, like all of the rules during the citizenship exam. So when I checked my profile, it just, wasn't really giving me any specifics. And I know I just got back from church and decided to do random stuff with my computer. Also check my email, and there it is, the golden email. Oh my God. Okay, guys, we're almost there. So you have an option to do your citizenship ceremony in person, or you can opt for the online version. So if you're gonna opt for the online version, I think the letter says to just inform them as quickly as possible, so maybe they schedule you for the online version. So let me get down from this euphoria of excitement, and I will decide what my option would be, whether to go in person or to do it at home. But guys, this journey, oh my God, this journey, wow. Anyways, that is just for another day. I'm just gonna pause here, take it all in, thank God for everything. It's been a journey, guys. Like, look at me, just slightly over 3 years that I landed in Canada, and I'm gonna be sworn in as a Canadian citizen. It can only be you, God. Thank you. So stay tuned for the next beats, okay? Good morning, guys. Oh my God, today is such a special day for me because today I officially become a Canadian citizen. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, so I'm all dressed. In a bit, I'm going to show you my fit. And I'm going to be heading out any moment from now. So I just thought to do like a real quick video here. So far, I am feeling super grateful to God. Guys, this journey, it's been a marathon, but I'm truly excited that I did not give up on my dreams. I'm truly excited that even though it didn't make sense at the time, especially when I was trying to come into Canada, I had quite a number of, delays. I had quite a number of things I had to sacrifice to be here. And looking back, I know I made the right decision because God has been with me every step of the way. I cannot thank him enough. Like, I am so grateful to God for this day. Okay, I cannot contain my excitement, but I think you get the gist, right? So yeah, your girl is all set. And let me show you my fits in a moment. Okay, so this dress was designed by LW Couture, but inspired by the brand called Hertumba. So I picked this dress because it represents where I'm coming from, my Nigerian heritage, and it also has a bit of a red in it. I'm not sure why I wasn't feeling the whole white or red thing. There's absolutely nothing bad with that. It's beautiful. I see it. I love it. But the me in me would want to stand out and be very unique. And I decided to, of course, toe that route. Okay. So let me go back a little.
Welcome to the Canadian family.